That was one way. One way he caught. Another way was with the right hand sometimes, which Garcia, isn't known for. He's known for the left hook more.
He's been around, so Ryan got a lot of boxing experience.
Both of us. He did something good for the sport of boxing. He beat the out of death.
Ryan Garcia has long been a polarizing figure in boxing, but regardless of the debates surrounding him, one thing remains undeniable: his incredible skill set. Fighters who have faced him, sparred with him, or even analyzed his technique all agree on one thing.
For Garcia, for his confidence, for him to say, I'm here and now I'm okay. Then the first round hurting him. And the reason he hurt him was that Haney stretched a little bit with the jab. He reached a little with the jab, but what he did, his right glove dropped. And Garcia's best punch is his counter left hook. And he landed the counter left hook where the glove disappeared, where it dropped. One of the most basic combinations in boxing. Beautifully done by Ryan Garcia. It straightened him up, and then the right hand was a little low. Bang! He hooked off. That was one way.
Ryan Garcia is scary good. His blend of lightning-fast hands, explosive power, and an underrated ring IQ makes him a genuine threat to any opponent who dares to step into the ring with him. But what exactly makes Garcia such a dangerous fighter? Let's break it down from the perspective of those who have witnessed his abilities firsthand.
Ryan taller, he longer, and he's been around, so Ryan got a lot of boxing experience.
You have very fast hands. He has very fast hands as well. So does Tank. In his fight, there was a rehydration clause. What's your take on that?
I mean, he signed it. I stand on what I said before. I feel like he signed the contract, so.
One of the most defining aspects of Garcia's boxing ability is his speed. Fighters, trainers, and analysts have all marveled at his quick reflexes, which allow him to deliver devastating punches in the blink of an eye. Sparring partners have noted that even when they anticipate his movements, his punches still land before they can react. This makes Garcia particularly dangerous, as his opponents struggle to see his punches coming, let alone defend against them. Even veteran fighters who have spent years in the ring recognize the rare nature of Garcia's speed. His
left hook.
Okay, now Haney, Ryan, who wins the rematch?
I think Garcia. I think everybody's gonna pick Garcia.
And then you want the winner of that fight, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to go through these two tough competitors and world-class champions, and then after that, yeah, it'll be the winner between Haney Garcia. That's what we look at.
But dude, it's crazy how
left hook, in particular, has become legendary, often described as one of the fastest in the sport. Fighters who have been caught by it say that they barely saw it coming. It was just there, landing flush before they could process what had happened.
Fight amateur run where they were rivals and they went 3-3 against each other. Ryan acted crazy enough leading up to that fight where it warped all of our visions of what that fight really was and was going to be. I do for his ridiculousness. He's absurd, Ryan Garcia, but I give him a little bit more respect now that I see that sparring footage and how ready they were, game plan wise, mentality wise, to come in and do that to Haney. But he lost because of that, not because of the Osterine. So this looks very after the fact, kind of petty. And I don't want to say weak. I can't say that. I'm a journalist. I'm not in there risking my life like he is. But it's a fresh and new move.
Speed kills in boxing, and Garcia's ability to generate power along with his speed makes him even more lethal. Many fighters with Garcia's level of speed lack knockout power, relying on accumulation of punches to wear opponents down. But Garcia is different. He possesses genuine knockout ability, capable of ending a fight with a single punch. This combination of speed and power makes him one of the most feared counter-punchers in boxing today.
Gonna get heated. Everybody wants to beat him. Everybody wants to. It's funny because in golf, cause I'm a big golfer, so. Like, for instance, if you beat Tiger Woods, it doesn't make you Tiger Woods, and everybody thinks that it's going to make him Tiger Woods. You know what I'm saying? It kind of gets his juices flowing, So it reminds me of me when I was a kid, when I was fighting,
Some of his past opponents and sparring partners have described how Garcia's punches feel different. His knockout of Luke Campbell, for example, was a testament to his power. Campbell, an Olympic gold medalist with an excellent chin, was stunned and dropped by a vicious body shot. Fighters who have faced Garcia say that his ability to generate power from such short distances is a major reason he's so dangerous. He doesn't need much room to deliver a fight-ending shot. Power and speed alone don't make a great fighter. Timing and accuracy do. Garcia's ability to land clean, precise shots is one of the biggest reasons why so many fighters speak highly of his talent. Some fighters have great power, but struggle to land clean shots, wasting energy and opportunities.
Ryan, do you still want an exhibition?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Obligated to fight in Japan, so I'm ready to do that too.
Yeah, ready, you, James?
Ryan, how tough has it been, man, today getting everything all this time?
It's been hard, man. It's tough. It's really tough.
What month can we expect to see you back?
Target date is probably in May. Yeah, May. It's freaking cold. Oh my God.
When do you think you could fight Haney in the rematch this laughable?
Garcia, however, has a knack for catching opponents at the perfect moment, maximizing the damage of his punches. His ability to counterpunch is one of his most underrated skills. Fighters who have shared the ring.
I think Pitbull will give him more problems than Rolly, though.
So you believe that the Rolly Romero fight for Ryan Garcia would be an easier match?
Yeah, you know.
Like they're picking on Rolly's raw nobility at this point in time of his career?
I think they know that it's just a matter of time before it's over with for him. So, you know, get him a payday. He deserves it, you know. He deserves it.
What you think about gearing up the promotion? Obviously,
with him, mention how difficult it is to open up against him without being punished. The moment an opponent throws a lazy jab or overextends, Garcia capitalizes with a blistering counter that often leads to knockdowns. While Garcia has been criticized for his defensive skills in the past, many fighters who have worked with him say that his defense is better than people think. He may not be as elusive as some defensive specialists like Floyd Mayweather or Shakur Stevenson.
In there, has a great time, leaves happy, healthy, a little bit richer. But Ryan's quick, man. I'll just tell you something. Like, I remember from my fight days, I'm a bit old now, but I'm scared of the guy whose hands you can't see. Those are the ones to be afraid of.
So. They're all good fighters, but Ryan's clearly your favorite.
They're all fantastic fighters. Ryan and I are good friends, you know, so we have a personal relationship there. But I don't want to wish disrespect on anybody. Or I don't want to jinx anybody. I just hope everybody has a great time. But I think...
But he has an excellent sense of range and positioning. Garcia's footwork, often overlooked, allows him to move in and out of danger quickly. His ability to control distance makes it difficult for opponents to land clean shots on him. Fighters have pointed out that when Garcia wants to be defensive, he can be. His issue has often been his willingness to engage and take risks, but that's what makes him so exciting to watch.
I get to it with Tank. And his ass ended up on his knee.
Bro, if I was 140, Tank would have got knocked out, and Tank knows that. You know how scared he looked in his eyes when I hit him in the second round? I swear, I never seen somebody more.
One of the most impressive aspects of Garcia's career is his ability to recover from adversity. The biggest example of this came during his fight against Luke Campbell, where he was knocked down early in the fight. Many fighters would have struggled mentally after such a moment, but Garcia remained composed, adjusted his approach, and came back stronger. By the end of the fight, he had taken complete control and finished Campbell with a brutal body shot.
Not saying like, but we made it cool to go at Ryan like that. Ryan is not somebody that he really like confrontation, you know. So for people to like go at him, I feel as though, and you see how serious why didn't it take 72 hours for the test to come back, right?
Came back after the fight, yeah.
Right. So why didn't come out that Tuesday or that week next. They waited till Canelo fight to push that he had something in his drug. Then, once they pushed that.
Fighters who have seen Garcia train say that he has an incredible will to win. He doesn't just rely on talent, he puts in the work. His training camps are grueling, and he constantly seeks ways to improve. Many fighters say that his mental toughness is one of his most overlooked attributes. While his flashy social media presence might make some think he's not serious, those who train with him know that he's as dedicated as anyone in the sport.